Hey guys, it's Crystal, and today I'm going to be telling you guys the story about how I found out and basically how my parents reacted. So we're just going to get right into this video because I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. So the exact date that I found out that I was pregnant was April 21st. And I found out the night of prom when I was together with my boyfriend. He took me to his prom, and I was grounded for 2 weeks prior to prom, so I couldn't see him for 2 weeks. And usually every time after, we did it, we would always take a test just to make sure, no matter what, always, because I was just so paranoid, and he would always give me one and we'd always take one. So I didn't get to see him for 2 weeks, but I thought everything was fine. I didn't think that I didn't assume, I thought I was going to be okay. I was like, okay, it's going to be like every other time, it's going to come out negative, I'll be fine. And then we get to prom, take pictures, we get our table, and then after we sat down, I looked at him and I was like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. And he brought the test to prom because that's the only time that I got to see him. I didn't get to see him any other time because I was grounded for 2 weeks. I couldn't see him for 2 weeks, so we didn't know for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So I went to the bathroom, and he obviously gave me the test, and I went into the bathroom, and I peed and everything, and then, you know what I mean, I'm waiting for the result on the test, and then all of a sudden, if you know what a pregnancy test looks like, there's 2 lines, and usually if there's 2, I think that means you're pregnant or whatever. So all of a sudden I see the first line come up, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden it it's going, and all of a sudden I see the next line come up, and I freak out. I start bawling my eyes out. I'm hyperventilating. I run out of the bathroom. I grab him, my boyfriend at the time, and I grab him and I just look at him, and he's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I showed him it, and he, his face dropped, and we were both in shock. I was crying for a good 30 minutes. He was trying to calm me down. He told his best friend. His best friend was trying to calm me down. Everyone was, basically them two were just trying to calm me down. I called my best friend. I told her, I called my best friend and I told her. And then after that, we calmed myself down, and I pushed it to the back of my mind, and we didn't really talk about it. Nothing. We didn't really talk about it. We just enjoyed our night, and we ate dinner, because, at prom, you get dinner and stuff. Excuse me. So we got dinner, we ate, and then we slow danced, and then we were just we basically kind of sat the whole night. I wasn't really in a dancing mood. This is where it gets interesting. He took the test into the bathroom, with him, and I was waiting. This was when we first found out. When I was crying and I was trying to calm me down, he said, I have to go to the bathroom. I said, okay. And he had the test, the positive one, obviously, the one that, I peed on and everything, in his pocket. So he went into the bathroom, took a picture of the test, and sent it to my other best friend, who we weren't talking at the time. I don't remember why. I probably got into a petty fight about something. It's irrelevant now. I don't really care. I don't really remember why we got into a fight. But apparently her mom had her phone, because stuff was going on with her, she got in trouble or something. So her mom had her phone, and her mom had her phone, and the mom was holding her phone and everything, and then all of a sudden a text message from my boyfriend, and she opens it because she sees it's a picture message. She opens it and she sees it's the picture of the positive test. And mind you, the best friend that I was but that we weren't really talking at the time, her parents and my parents are best friends. Her family is my family is her family. So her mom had to tell my parents. So I didn't get a chance to tell my parents. Me and my boyfriend planned at the time. We talked about this at dinner. We talked about how, he was going to come over Saturday, because prom was on a Friday. He was going to come over Saturday. We were going to tell my parents, and then we were just going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out from there, and that everything was fine. And I thought he understood that. I thought everything was going to be okay. I just didn't understand why he needed to send her a picture, because in reality, I was going to tell her anyway, because I really don't remember why me and her were in a fight or whatever, or why we weren't talking. I don't remember, but I was going to tell her anyway, You know what I mean? Because that's like my best friend. Like, I have to tell her. So it's like, but then her mom called my mom, and I didn't get home from prom till like around like 10, like 11 o'clock, 10. I didn't get home till then, and my boyfriend's mom took me home, and my boyfriend was in the car and everything. We're sitting next to each other, and then all of a sudden we pull up like at my house, and we're in my driveway, and I see my mom sitting outside, and you know, I mean, she's had a coat on. She's clearly been out there for a while, and I thought I did something wrong. Like, I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, I don't understand. Like, what did I do? And I didn't know. I did not know that my boyfriend sent a picture of the pregnancy test to my other best friend. I did not know that. And I didn't know that my best friend's mom had her phone at the time. I had no clue. So I completely over my head. Like, I had no idea any of this was going on. So I'm blindsided because we had a plan, like, and he completely agreed to it. He was totally fine with it. Like, yeah, like, we'll tell your parents on Saturday, blah, blah, blah. I was like, perfect. This is perfect. You know what I mean? And then I get home, and my mom starts walking down the steps, and I'm trying to talk to my mom. I'm just trying to be like, oh my God, they had like chicken piccata. It was really good. And she was like, oh, yeah, Chris. And then I was like, and I tried asparagus. I didn't really like it. And she just kept like brushing me aside because she was going to talk to my boyfriend's mom. And I was like, oh my God, like, what is going on? And she said, and my mom was like, go on the porch, like, we'll talk when, like, I'm done. Like, we'll talk when I get inside. So I just sat on the porch and I waited for her. And all I see is my boyfriend's mom's reaction. I just hear her saying, I had no clue. I had no idea. Like, her just being completely, like, blindsided too. Like, oh my God, like, this is, like, what? Like, this is real? And yeah, and then my mom came up the steps from like my porch and everything, and came inside and basically like sat down, and she was like, you're pregnant? And I was like, I guess that's what the test says. Like, that's what the test says. And you know what I mean, she's crying. My dad didn't really say anything. My dad just sat there. He didn't talk. Me and him didn't talk for 2 weeks. Which, like, I would rather him not talk to me than us talk, like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, that's just, like, I don't know, it was better for me. It was better for the both of us, I think. But, like, seeing my mom, like, cry and be so, like, devastated, it really did hurt. But, like, now, like, from the point we were, from April 21st to now, my parents are obviously have my back, they're supportive. You know what I mean? It takes a while to accept it. It wasn't like, oh, okay, we're gonna like accept it like right now. It took about a couple months. It took like 3 months for it to fully sink in, for it to be like, okay, this is like her life now. This is gonna change our lives. The situation doesn't only affect me. It affects, like, you know, my family, and not in a bad way either. It's just that our lives are gonna be different, and that's not a bad thing. That's, you know what I mean? I think babies are a blessing. I've learned to accept it. It took me a while to even accept it. I used to cry all the time. Because, you know what I mean, like, I'm not going to be able to go to school, I'm not going to be able to do this, I'm not going to be able to do that. But, like, now I've just accepted it, and I've grown from it, and it is what it is. That's basically what it is. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like for more videos. If you guys also have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in a while. I feel like, I don't know, I just don't know, like, what to post, and I don't know what you guys want to see. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.